I'm Sonia Menezes. I was NMR lab manager for 46 years in an oil company in Brazil. And my title there was a senior consultant for NMR. It's about 50 years I've worked with NMR. When I entered the company, I was doing my master. Then I had the opportunity to do a concourse to this company. I did, and I passed, and I entered the chemical lab. That was spectroscopy as a whole, like UV, visible, infrared, and NMR. But I immediately saw that NMR was in a very, poor position at that time. It has developed a lot, and it deserves a better view and a better use for the company. And my husband at that time went to London for a master or something. And I went with him, and I entered a university there just to do NMR. I went to England, to London, and then learned a lot about NMR using new generation equipment. And then went back to Brazil and convinced my boss to test NMR of new generation superconducting magnets in Brazil. And then came the rest. And also I was a founder and created NMR Association in Brazil, which is on now. I was the first president, but now it has a lot of members. And Brazil has developed a lot. We had introduced many courses, many things in NMR to generate a new people prepare to operate equipments and to learn deeper about NMR. Well, NMR, it's a technique. It's very powerful. Sometimes it can solve all the problem, but sometimes it needs help from other techniques like mass spec, infrared, etc. I can remember a time that we had a problem with fluorinated rubber used for the production of oil in an O-ring or something. And people came to me and said, I need to know if the fluorine content of this rubber, it's in the amount it should be. So fluorine is a difficult element to detect by other techniques. It's a rubber, so it has to be on solid state NMR. And that time I had a probe in solid state, but I couldn't detect fluorine at that time. So I had to go around, and I use carbon-13 NMR because next to fluorine, it has a different chemical shift. And so I use carbon-13 NMR in solid state. So I could calculate by that area of carbon next to fluor, how much fluorine you had in the rubber. And it was on spec, so we could use it in the field.